Hi, hello. Please consider this account a Gouging Fire fan account now. Thank you. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Lucky Wolf, and today I'm going to be playing some more VGC Regulation F on the VGC Regulation F Ranked Ladder, and I'm going to be using this team. I'm going to be using this very team on your screen right now, and this is kind of an interesting team. Kind of. So I took some big inspiration from the team I used in the last video, which was made by True Will Tank, and I also took some inspiration from the Latios balance team I had been using, and I almost put the two together in a way with some Pokemon I feel comfortable with. I'm not super convinced about this team, right? I think that there's a couple things. One, if you do look, I have 5, yes, count them, 5 physical attackers. And I'm usually a person, I get pretty obsessive about the 3 special and 3 physical attacker split. That way, you know, you always have a, let's say, okay, because right now I'm running the 5 physical attackers, right? So, right now, Reflect from my opponent is going to be putting in a ton of work. Right now, Intimidate from my opponent is going to be putting in a ton of work. Yes, we do have the Dragonite, which can't be intimidated, and we have the King Gambit to which will not get intimidated, but will be boosted. So we do have things around that. But Will-O-Wisp is very real, right? Flame Body is very real. Attacking into Burning Bulwark, that can really hurt me as I have so many physical attackers. Other things like Iron Defense. That's what I was thinking of. Iron Defense and Bulk Up. Anything that increases my opponent's defense. Also very scary. Again, we do have the Sacred Sword, and then we also have the Chien-Pao with the Sword of Ruin to help us brute force our way through those, but having one way around that doesn't feel the greatest. So I think that that's a big thing I do want to take into consideration when using this team. There's also a lot of things that I think could be changed about this team. I don't know if it would make it necessarily better, but to fit different people's play styles, maybe. So I do think King Gambit should probably be Terra Dark here. I really, really do. We're still rocking that Terra Flying King Gambit. I think there's also a world where I replace Dragonite with a Scarf Rapid Strike Urshifu, and then I replace Ogerpon with Ogerpon. Sorry, bear with me. Where I replace Wellspring Ogerpon with Fire Stone. Nope, that's not the right word. Flame, with the Fire Ogerpon. Okay, with the Fire Ogerpon. So I think that there's a lot of, I think that there's a lot of pieces of this team that can be changed, but this is kind of the team that I am trying to practice with, that I'm trying to get a little bit comfortable with right here. Maybe I will bring something similar to Charlotte. Honestly, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm filming this on the 14th. I'm filming this on Sunday. So when I'm filming this time next week, Charlotte will probably, like, finals or top 4 of Charlotte will probably be going on. So what I'm trying to say is it's very close to Charlotte, and I don't have a team, but this is kind of a archetype and a build that I do feel semi-comfortable with, so I thought we could just jump in, we could kind of see how the team flows, see how it goes, see what we struggle with, besides Iron Defense. I know I'm going to struggle with that, but yeah, I talked a lot, I apologize, I talked a lot. So without further ado, say it with me, let's hop into some games. First game of the day, and okay, sorry, first game of the day, I was almost going to call this 2-2-2, and so I've had people ask in stream what 2-2-2 is. So 2-2-2 is essentially when there are 3 cores of 2 Pokemon, and this is almost 2-2-2, it's not quite. So we have the Dozo Tatsu core, that's 1 core, and then we have the Dragonite Chien-Pao core, that's another core, and then usually, not always, but a common 3rd core that you'd see on this team would be the Flutter Mane and the Chi-Yu. However, here we have the Flutter Mane and the Fire Ogerpon, which I don't know if I would call that a core in and of itself, but this is 2-2-2 adjacent, let's say. So, we have 2-2-2 adjacent. What do I even like into 2-2-2 adjacent? I'm thinking, I think I like Gouging Fire and my Ogerpon. I think that gives me reasonable coverage into a lot, and then I think I try to close it out with those 2 Pokemon, and hopefully don't get into an awkward Chien-Pao Dragonite mirror, but I feel like that could be very, very real. Let me see. I think a case could be made. I think, honestly, a case could be made for all my mons here. And have I played Dozo with this team yet? You know, I'm not sure I played against Dozo with this team. So this is going to be very good practice. I don't have what I think people would call a flowchart into this, but I think I know what can do well into this. I think this gives me the best option. Okay, they actually lead this, which I'm absolutely fine with. I'm gonna double protect. I think in the face of this, I double protect. I see what they... Well... No, I don't know if I can afford to do that. I don't think I can afford to do that. I'm gonna Breaking Swipe. I'm gonna Breaking Swipe and Spiky here. I'm not sure... This is really tough. I could double protect, but if I double protect, then I think they just get a free KO onto my Ogerpon the next turn. So I think I have to Spiky. I maybe should just Spiky and Bulwark here. That way they either take chip damage or they get burned. But I think I try to get this move off with... I think I try to get the -1/-1. They are going to Terra. That should be Terra Normal. And the only good thing about this Terra Normal here is that... The only good thing about this Terra Normal here is that they no longer resist the moves from my Ogerpon. So I'll take that. I will absolutely take that. Champ out protects. Okay, that's... Now they can't pick up a KO on anything, so that's absolutely fine by me. And I get a -1. We go Spiky. And what do you go for here? They do E-Speed into the Spiky. Perfect. The only way this could have been better is if they actually doubled into the Spiky shield, but I will absolutely take this. Chip damage and -1 coming in. Fantastic. What is your swap into this? You don't have a great swap into this. I'm gonna Breaking again. I don't think I can swap in either of these Mons, unfortunately. Ogerpon might still just take too much damage here. But I'm gonna attempt to Breaking and, Is this too greedy? I'm gonna Breaking and Cudgel here. I don't think I want to Terra yet. I could be wrong, but I don't think I want to Terra yet. Is this into the Ogerpon? It is. Okay, we're alive. It's not good, but we are alive. We get our Breaking Swipe off first. That's fantastic. So now Dragonite's at -2, Chiempao is at -1, and they Spinner. Okay. That is, I think, okay with me. I have not Terra'd yet, which I also think is very good. But this could definitely be an awkward endgame. I kind of want to Howl this turn. I'm gonna Howl this turn. I'm going for it. I'm absolutely going for it here. Because I think you have to protect your Chiempao. You cannot Terra. You cannot Terra here. I think you have to protect your Chiempao. I'm gonna Howl. Yeah. I think this is the time. I'm gonna Howl. I'm gonna E-Speed the Dragonite here. Okay, actually Chiempao just swaps. Okay. Is this Dozo? Oh, okay. So they probably do have Dozo in the back. Really interesting. So that's a double swap from my opponent. So I actually did target into the correct spot. This could have been so much worse, I'll be honest. This could have been so much worse. Okay. Let's see, are they going to be the Rocky Helmet variant? So the Howl does not actually matter here because they are most likely gonna be unaware. So my attack boost won't really matter here. But I think I can probably start going for the... Yeah, let's see how much damage we do. Probably not too much. Let's see. Not bad. Okay, are you Helmet? No, you're not Helmet. Okay, cool. So again, they're unaware, so this won't really matter, but I am gonna Breaking Swipe here. I'm gonna Breaking Swipe and E-Speed, and I do think this is worth it. Yeah, I'm just getting good damage. I'm just getting good damage here. Let's see, are they Clear Amulet? That did no damage, but that's okay. They are Clear Amulet. Okay, that's bad, but they will take a lot of recoil from this. Ooh, we're alive. Oh. Okay, hold on. Okay, wait a second. That's kind of good. Okay, okay, hold on. Okay, so they are... Or are they unaware? Well, but okay, so I should pick up the Dozo here. I think that there's... Okay, they protect, that's fine. I think that there's... So I think I pick up the Dozo. I wish I howled. That would have been nasty. That would have been really nasty. But I don't want to risk it. Like, I don't want the Tatsu to pop out. So I get this E-Speed off on the Dozo, it will KO the Dozo, then I also get a +1 single target Breaking Swipe off. The game is far from over. The game is certainly far from over. Okay, come on, buddy. Get him, bud. Nice, okay, big KO. Big KOs, big KOs. Okay. Still very awkward. Still super, super awkward here. Did I break Sash? I did. Okay, that does matter. That does matter, but it's awkward. Okay, I think you have to go after my Dragonite. I think you have to go after my Dragonite here. You should be faster. Okay, the Shampoo actually protects. Okay, this could be worse. Yeah, they are faster. I don't run a very fast... Oh, really? Really? Okay, I could have protected there, but this is still fine. This is still fine. I have Chiempao, Sash intact. I just thought, I guess I understand that play from them. I had a couple plays I could have gone for there, but I ultimately, I thought I got the most from this play, because I know I lived that attack. I know I lived that attack. So ultimately, I felt like this gave me the most. I'm faster, so I'm just gonna Heat Crash and E-Speed, and you can't Terra. You can't Terra the Chiempao. They're gonna cancel. Nice! Let's go! But, sorry. Was that Clear Amulet Dozo? Was that Clear Amulet Dozo? I don't know what the Dozo was, which kind of bothers me, I'm not gonna lie. Not knowing what that Dozo is kind of bothers me. Because if I go for Breaking Swipe, I didn't see the text pop up, right? I didn't see the text pop up saying stats weren't lowered because of the Clear Amulet. So I guess it could have also been Covert Cloak, like that's very real. All we know is we didn't see the leftovers, so it was not leftovers and it was not Helmet. So, and those are usually the two most common items I see. I guess I also do see Clear Amulet. Those are probably the three most most common items I see on Dozo, but if anybody knows, please feel free to let me know in the comments. I could have also, I might have to I'll definitely rewatch that one. I might have also just missed it, because I was talking too much, concentrating too much, which is not very good, but being able to take down that mirror plus Dozo definitely does feel good, and I think that, like, that game right there, I think shows how freaking good speed boosting gouging fire is, right? We lived the E-speed, and then we're faster than the Chien Pao, and we just get our breaking swipes off. And breaking swipe is a great way to get past their, oh, what's the ability on the Dragonite? Is a great way to get past their, I can't think of what it's called. That's gonna bug me. I'm gonna see it in a second when we jump into the next game. I just can't think of what it's called. So that's embarrassing enough, so I guess I'll see you in the second game. Interesting. Okay, second game. Oh, wait. Is this the Portland winning team? I actually can't remember. I know that the Portland winning team had a bunch of these Pokemon. I can't remember if they had Wellspring Mask. Excuse me, I can't remember if it was Wellspring Mask Ogerpon. But honestly, I think similarly, I really do think similarly. Do I actually leave my Ogerpon here? I don't like the idea of getting burned. I could lead Gouging Fire Fluttermane here, which I do like very much. But I do think Fluttermane could also be quite useful in the end game. I'm gonna do this again. I don't really like the King Gambit here, to be honest. I really could bring my Flutter. I could go like Flutter Chien Pao. I don't hate the Flutter Chien Pao here. However, I do like that E-Speed goes before Thunderclap, I believe, because E-Speed goes before Sucker Punch, and Thunderclap is the special electric version of Sucker Punch, if I'm not mistaken. So I think I am gonna go the same. I do think ultimately I go the same mode. This game, I think I probably play it a little bit different, unless they just lead the same thing. Then that just always feels like a safe, play for me. Turn 1 is the Protect, because I know I'll live. Okay. It's like kind of a mirror. It's kind of a mirror. Okay. Yeah, I don't have a swap in for the Sacred. I don't think I want a Terra yet. I really could, but I don't think I do. I'm gonna Horn Leech here. Yeah, I want to do this. Oh, you Spiky? Okay. So I could have Ivy Cudgel. That's a little bit of a call. Definitely a little bit of a call, because, like, I can Ivy Cudgel, but they can also follow me. So I like that. Ultimately, I like that play very much from my opponent. Maybe I should have protected to suss it out as well. Get to put you at a big -1 there. Horn Leech, and we are going to take damage. Ivy Cudgel doesn't actually make contact, so we wouldn't have taken damage, but we do with that. Let's see what you go for. Sacred, yep. Can we avoid a burn? Probably not. Nutty. Nutty! Cool. Okay, you saw the Horn Leech. But I don't think you really want to swap anything in on the Horn Leech, honestly. I could also start Howling, but I think I like this more. Yeah. Okay. I'm not gonna go for the Cudgel there. I like that follow me from my opponent. Unless they crit the Sacred Fire, we probably get burned, but unless they crit the Sacred Fire, we should live another one based on how much that first one did. And we get a bunch of health back. Not bad, not bad. Okay, not a bunch. I take it back, not a bunch. We get some health back. They Sacred Fire again. We should be getting burned here. Yeah. 50%, 50%, no complaints from me. I got away without being burned one turn. That's huge. That's absolutely massive. I know they just I kind of want to howl here. Like, they're not doing anything. I kind of want to howl. I'm gonna howl an Ivy Cudgel, I think. Yeah. They're not really doing anything? Yeah. Okay, this is a great turn then. This is a great turn in that case. They're at -2. We now go to +1 on our Gouging Fire. Because my opponent's been playing it kind of slow, right? So that's why, even though they just showed the follow me, I just thought this was worth it. I just always think this is worth it. Oh, we fished for that crit. Oh. What? That KO'd? I was like, we crit him. I was like, oh, we had to have crit him. Hello. Okay. I think I'll take it. I'll take it. Dang. Okay, so one bond down, we've taken a lot of damage and we're burned, but well, I think we're still in an okay spot. Okay, that should be Flutter. As it is. Booster in what? On this team, I think it's speed, but I could always be wrong. It is speed. Cool. Yeah, I think I want to Heat Crash here. I think I always want to Heat Crash the Flutter. Yeah, I think I always want to Heat Crash the Flutter here. I want to put the Flutter in Sucker Punch range. They're gonna Terra. Makes sense. The Flutter. Okay, yeah, that also makes sense. We still got a +1 Heat Crash coming in. I guess you could, you're booster speed, so I guess you could Icy Wind, but I don't think you Terra in that case. Oh, you follow me, okay. That's also fine. That's a good follow me from my opponent. Let's see how much this Dazzle does, I'm very curious. They are faster, as to be expected. Okay, good. We survive another one. And, oh wait, I can E-Speed. Oh, I can E-Speed that now. Oh, that feels nice. Okay, cool. Boop, okay. Nice. Okay. I think the question is, do I bring in my Dragonite here? I don't remember what else was on their team. They could have their Dragonite, they could have their... I believe they had Dragonite Chiampao on this team. They also could have... Okay. I've got ideas. I think I do want Dragonite. I think I do want Dragonite here. What's that? Chiampao. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. I wonder if you live in E-Speed. You gave me the Chiampao. You gave me the Chiampao here, so I wonder if you live in E-Speed. Let's go for it. I'm going for this play. I'm going for this play. You probably protect your Flutter here. You probably protect your Flutter, but if you protect your Flutter, that means I get to take your Chiampao down to South. So, what am I even saying? That means I get to take your Chiampao down to Sash. That's what I'm trying to say. No protect, okay. How much we doing? How much we doing here? Ah, all of it. That's what I was hoping. I was hoping we would do all of it. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. I don't think my opponent can come back, but we'll see. Because we should be faster. We get this massive Heat Crash off. +1. Ba-bow! Huge. Okay. And I would assume you have to read the Terra on the Dragonite and use Sacred. Yeah. Great Sacred. Great Sacred, but we live anyway. So even if they protected, it's still such an awkward spot, right? I'm just gonna Heat Crash and E-Speed. I still have Sash Chiampao in the back. There ain't no coming back. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Okay, the team does appear to be teaming. The team does appear to be working a little bit. At least I'm hoping in this last game I get to either bring the King Gambit or the Flutter. Honestly, I think I could have brought Flutter to either of these games. Like, Flutter just feels very, very solid in general. It, like, if your opponent locks themselves into E-Speed, it can really punish that. But it just felt like I really like the Dragonite Shampoo core in the back, especially if I can Howl and everything like that. So the team's okay. The team's definitely teaming. Let's see if we can go the elusive 3-0. Third and final game for today. Oh no. Okay. I don't love this matchup. I don't really like the. I don't love the Flutter Mane and Chi-Yu matchup. When I see that, I feel like I have to lead Ogerpon. Like, I absolutely have to lead the Ogerpon into that. I'm gonna go Gouging Fire. I think I go Gouging Fire Ogerpon into this, to be completely honest with you. I would not be surprised if that's Dark-type Urshifu on my opponent's side, because they already have the water typing, although we see plenty of teams that double up on the water typing. However, they already do have a dark type. I'm not sure, but I do think this gives me my best options. And then I think the best thing I can hope is that really I can close it out with these mons. I don't really love the King Gambit here. We just get outsped and kind of like bodied by everything. And usually I wouldn't mind that as much, but they also have the Follow Me, so I can't even get my priority Sucker Punches off. I think a case could be made for the Flutter as well, but not being able to protect, I feel like it can, I feel like it really can just be a sitting duck sometimes, especially if I know I'm gonna be slower. We're pretty bulky, but I just feel like they have too many heavy hitters. So unfortunately, I said I wanted to be able to show off the Flutter and the King Gambit. I just don't think this is the time for them. Yeah, I think definitely not King Gambit. I think if on the team, like, for some reason, let's say they were, let's say they had the Incineroar, there we go, over, okay, they do Tornadus Chi-Yu. Okay, I don't hate that. I'm kind of forced into Terrang here, which I don't really like, to be honest. Okay. I think my best play is Breaking Swipe, Terra, Cudgel. Into the Tornadus. They can keep Chi-Yu in. They can definitely keep Chi-Yu in here, but I think it's also such a good swap into their Ogerpon. I really do think it's a good swap into their Ogerpon. So I'm gonna go Breaking. Cudgel. Okay, they didn't swap. They did not swap, so I could have taken out the Chi-Yu here. Let's see what they go for, though. I think you have to press the Tailwind button. I got kind of greedy here. I really did get kind of greedy. I wonder if there's Sash. Oh, Sunny Day. Oh. Okay, that I think I'm okay with. We won't KO, but we'll get decent damage here. A Rocky Helmet, okay. That's good to know. We are faster. We get the Ivy Cudgel off. Unfortunately, they will probably get their Tailwind. Next turn, I'm gonna go into the Chi-Yu. Ooh, we actually did roll the crits. That's nice. And then Dark Pulse. Cool, okay. We should eat another one, I believe. You have to Tailwind here. I think you always Tailwind here. We should live another one. I guess it could be a roll. But I think we should live another one. I'm gonna Howl. And I'm gonna Ivy Cudgel the Chi-Yu this turn. Tailwind, yep. Okay. I think I'm okay with this. Dark Pulse, okay, nice. That's a close one. We don't flinch, we get the Howl off. Okay. We're in a bit of a rough spot because we've taken a little bit too much damage, I think. But... Nice, okay, we get the Chiyu. We take the Chiyu. Depending on what they have in the back, because if they have Urshifu, we can't double protect. But if they don't have Urshifu, we can double protect this turn. And we have our Chiempao and Dragonite in the back, so we might just have to have an epic sweep with the Chiempao Dragonite, but we'll see. Let's see what they bring out here. Glamora. That is not what I expected. Okay. Very much not what I expected. I'm just gonna take a turn. Do I actually want to do that? Because with what I have in the back, Tailwind doesn't matter as much. Do they double into the Ogre Pawn here? This is a little bit of a tough call. I think they should double into the Ogre Pawn. But they can always miss their moves. They can always miss their moves, so we'll have to see what they go for here. Are they Energy Ball? Bleak Wind, okay. Does this connect in Sun? Ogre Pawn, buddy? Yes, it does, okay. Unfortunate. That was gonna KO the Gouging Fire anyway. Speed drop, yep, classic. Okay, they Meteor Beam, okay. That can also miss! I don't think it's going to, but that can also miss! The issue here is that I already Terra'd, I think, but I think I had to Terra my Ogre. Oh! Oh. Okay. We did get lucky there. We did get lucky there, okay. So now the real question is, can a non-Terra Dragonite... and they have their own Ogre Pawn. Okay, so they really and truly could have swapped in their Ogre Pawn at any moment. Really and truly. Okay. Are they also Rain Dance? Do they have both? I actually think both my Mons can go down here. They have not Terra'd. They have not Terra'd. Okay, hold on, let me think. I'm gonna Horn Leech. I'm gonna go all in. Okay, they double connect Bleak Wind, so it doesn't... Oh. The crit did not matter on the Gouging Fire. Okay. At least I don't think it did. I don't think it did. Horn Leech, yep. Okay. Maybe I should have protected. This is gonna be a tough endgame. This is gonna be a tough endgame. Okay. I think I always click the Outrage button. I think. Just because I don't know if they're Terra Ghost. I do not know if they're Terra Ghost here. I really dislike not being able to target. Do I protect or do I Sucker Punch here? I really like the Sucker Punch. I really like the Sucker Punch because my Sash is already broken. I think I have to click the E-Speed. Oh, sorry, I think I have to click that button. I think I have to click this button. Although this is a very ugly endgame. They are gonna Terra. Yep. But I think Dragonite should live whatever they want to do here. Dragonite should absolutely live whatever they want to do here. Because they're in Sun. They're also going to be Rain Dance. Watch. Watch! We protect? Okay. Let's see what they go for. This is a very tense end game. Bleak Wind. Okay, that's fine. They've hit all their Bleak Winds. They've hit all their Bleak Winds and they got a speed drop, so can't be... They actually got 2 speed drops, so I don't feel too bad about the miss. Horn Leech for 1 damage. Okay. Come on, buddy. Show me what you got. Let's go. Get him! Outrage, good! See, this does feel... Saving Dragonite for the end game... So, I had played Chien-Pao Dragonite in the past, right? But saving Dragonite for the end game just feels so incredible, because sometimes they only have Mons left that just, like, can't hit the Dragon typing. So it's like, even keeping your Dragon typing feels very good. I think I just, like, always do this. They don't have an out. Yeah, there it is! Let's go! So obviously, they did miss a Meteor Beam. They did hit all their Bleak Winds. They got 2 speed drops. They got a crit on the Bleak Wind. You know, so it's just like, it is part of the game. It definitely is part of the game, but that's a matchup I want to look at. I do think that matchup significantly changes. Like, I'm thinking about how I would play a best of 3, and I do think it significantly changes if I do know their Terra types. Like, if they are Ghost type, if they are, like, if I know that either their Chi-Yu is Ghost type or their, Tornadus is Ghost type, I think that gives, even if they are, and it's a little bit rough for the Dragonite matchup, the cool thing about Dragonite Chien-Pao, right, is let's say you go Ghost type to dodge my Dragonite, thank you so much for making yourself weak to my Sucker Punch, you know? So it's like, that's another reason that the two work so incredibly together. So I think if I can bait out a Terra to be Ghost type, then I just go for Sucker Punch, and it just feels so freaking good. But I'm gonna call it there for today. The team seems to be doing some team stuff. It's definitely not a perfect team. I have played a little bit with it, and even though we didn't run into this, I do think Scarf Ursh and, like, Ursh in general, both Dark type and Water type can be rough for this team. Can definitely be rough for this team. If I can bait out their Terra and they go, it's a Water type and they go Water type Terra, then I can go E-Speed Sucker Punch and usually pick up the KO on them. Because they no longer resist the Sucker Punch. But it's still like, because if they have Follow Me, I can't do that. So, you know, that matchup I think is one of the toughest that I have found so far. But I'm going to call it there for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy the content at any time, please feel free to leave a like, comment, or subscribe. If not, feel free to do exactly none of that. And I hope everybody has an absolutely amazing day. Okay, that's it from me. Bye!